Hey guys, so here's kind of an interesting story. Last night, without really having a reason, I felt compelled to reinstall Homeworld Deserts of Kharak, or Deserts of Kharak, if you will. This morning I received an email from my press contacts informing me of Deserts of Kharak DLC on the horizon. Coincidence? I think not. So the fact that I'm clearly psychic aside, the Soban Fleet pack, available on the 23rd of March, what exactly is in this thing? Well, it looks like another faction available for multiplayer and skirmish, or perhaps more accurately a sub-faction, because it uses the coalition as a base for its models and gameplay mechanics. So really, they've changed some of the models. I believe the carrier looks a little bit different and has a couple of, different features. It's got a microwave emitter, armed logistics modules, defense railguns instead of point defense little tiny cannon things. It's gonna have new voiceovers for the Soban Fleet. Unique Soban textures for all units, they say. I don't know, it doesn't look that substantial. There are a couple of extra, tidbits on some of the units, like the Soban Battlecruiser has railguns instead of the regular cannons that you find on the Coalition Battlecruiser. The BASERUNNER has a targeting jammer rather. Which will disable weapons in a particular radius, and the Soban Railgun has mark target ability, which I believe increases damage from all your allies on that target when they fire. So, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a lot. Maybe it's a nice, I suppose, visual difference. Yeah, you get a little bit more railgun action, which could be fun. Nothing really drastic. I certainly wouldn't call this a completely different faction, because it is, at its core, very similar to the Coalition. And you get all this for $6.99 USD. I gotta wonder, who's gonna buy this? Is any, look, no judgment at all. If you're totally into this, if you're like, fucking hell, this is the best news ever that I've ever received. Screw my wedding day. Fuck the kids. And look, I don't mean fuck the kids. I mean stuff the kids and their shitty births. This is the greatest day of my life. That's cool. I want to hear from you, and I want to know why. But yeah, I'm having a hard time really seeing who's going to buy this. Considering that supposedly, according to Steam Spy, there's 84 concurrent players these days in Homeworld Deserts of Kharak. Alright, so back to what the game is like at the moment. If anyone watched my review on release, I really like the game. I really do, honestly. I was very critical of its lack of content, however. I launched with, if memory serves, only 5 maps. There are more maps now, but they're not really that varied. I played a little bit today, and there are a lot of duplicate maps just with 2-player and 4-player variants. So, I mean, there aren't really that many more maps than there were at launch. They have changed a couple of things, now you can clearly see the veterancy of your units, and more importantly, it tells you what bonuses you get from that veterancy, which is really, really nice. I totally appreciate that. But on the other hand, it also seems to be running worse than it did on my old computer and at launch, which seems a little bit weird. The frame rate is rock solid 60. I can't fault that, but it still stutters independent of the frame rate, and the camera doesn't seem to like the new maps because it gets stuck on terrain and whatnot, which is really, really awkward, and sometimes the angle of the camera will just change on its own, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, this sort of surprised me. Did anyone see this coming? Is anyone actually interested in this DLC? I'm in the process of trying to get code for it just to see what it's about and hopefully get my hands on it and maybe, hopefully prove myself wrong here. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.